Have you ever had a business idea that you thought would be successful, but you didn't have the correct materials, funding, or marketing to actually pursue the project? Hi, I'm Max Arad, CTO of Skyrocket.
I'm Mark Seckler, CFO of Skyrocket.
My name is Ben Seeger. I'm the CEO of Skyrocket. Skyrocket is a service-oriented website where we connect your small startup business to experienced entrepreneurs for possible investment and mentoring opportunities. The problem that we're trying to solve is that in the first few years, 80% of every startups fail. So through our website and through our connections, we will fix that problem and we will skyrocket your business.
So our solution to this problem is through our platform, we will first have both the entrepreneurs and the small businesses take a survey just to see like where they're at in the business world, like what stage they're in, and then also like what type of business they are so that we can connect them much easier with an entrepreneur of their field. So as you can see here, there are 3 different groups: the Deloitte Group, who is a consulting firm, Kickstarter, which is a crowdfunding service, and Geekdom, which is an incubator downtown in San Antonio. How we're different is when we went down to Geekdom, we had a field trip down there a few months ago, and we interviewed a few people that worked there, and they said that their one main problem is they don't have a website. So it just makes it hard for them to have everyone just come in from all around the world. Whereas if they had a website, it would just be more quick and convenient for both sides. So that's where we came in. And we want to make it quick and convenient for the entrepreneurs and the investors and the small startups.
So through our research, we found that in Texas, there are about 30.2 million small startups. Now in San Antonio, there are 55,000, and 5% of that market is 2,500. Now, since we are online, though, our business, our potential is expanded by so much more than just Texas.
So for our revenue streams, as you can see here, we have the 3 different types of subscriptions. We have the Entrepreneur Connect, which is how we connect the startups with the entrepreneurs so that they can get the investments and consulting that they need to start out their business. The Investor Connect, which is to help out get maybe even a share in the small company just so that they can maybe get a feel for it and like start out and help out the company. And then the Startup Connect, which is how we would connect the entrepreneurs with the startups. And as you can see here, we hope to have sold 471 units in year 1, which totals out to about $24,000 in revenue, which leads to $45,000 and $98,000 in years 2 and 3 from our 90% and 120% growth rates.
So our marketing strategy is, since our business is online, we plan to market online using Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we're also going to use other forms of marketing such as flyers, stickers, and business cards.
And so for our controlled testing, what we wanted to do is start out with some of the incubator groups in our class, because then we could just get a feel and talk to them, see how they like it so far, and they could give us suggestions very quickly and easy. And as we go along, we would expand to the other classes and maybe the accelerator classes. And since Max and I each have a few friends at the Westlake program, they said they would be willing to try it out as well to help us out in the beginning.
So we are asking for $500. The first thing that we plan on doing is developing our website, just so that we can get straight to testing it with the Westlake program and as well as the different groups inside our own. Next, we would move on to branding, kind of fix up our logo, make sure it's not pixelated or anything, just kind of clean everything up. And then with the leftover money, we would push marketing, like Max said, mainly online just because of its convenience. And that's it.
Thank you so much from Skyrocket. We hope you will help partner, protect, produce, and help profit businesses. Thank you.
So I wasn't exactly clear on what you guys are. You mainly trying to match, small business startups with successful entrepreneurs? I mean, it's mainly just a matching service. It's subscription based.
Yes, and then they would also be able to communicate on our website, which is what happened with the $310 for our website purchase, because it takes a little more money, because it's a lot harder to make a website where they can communicate on the site between memberships. And so that's where we wanted to help them out, so they can just communicate on the website and just make it quick and easy for them.
So it's a communication platform as
Yes.
well.
Yes, sir.
And it's, just a membership fee versus some kind of percentage of the capital raise.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, will you tell us more about, so y'all, you talked to some people down at Geekdom,
Yes, sir.
and they said what they were lacking was a website. I'm not sure what that means exactly. What did they need a website for?
So I guess their main problem is more so convenience for these small businesses. So
Convenience of doing what?
like them having to travel from out of town. And they recently, when we were down there, they had actually like Latin American like companies come up. And so we were hoping that through our website, like it would just be streamlined so where they wouldn't have to come all the way to San Antonio. Instead, they could just log on and communicate.
So the companies from somewhere else that are part of the Geekdom community? I'm still not following. Sorry.
So for Geekdom, they have a bunch of different small businesses come in for their certain field of work. And so we just wanted to make it easier so that, like, since they would have to like fly in from all around, like maybe even different countries and stuff, it would be a lot cheaper and easier for them to just log on our website and just talk to people through our website instead.
So is that communication kind of the main value proposition you see? Is that the main service that you're providing, that communication?
Yes, sir. Just mainly just connecting them to the people that they need.
So I think what you're going to find is maybe the matching, finding smart startups and entrepreneurs. Maybe there's something there to match people. I think they're going to communicate via Skype, There's a lot. LinkedIn, I could list out 20 really good communication platforms for that. I wouldn't focus on that. They're going to figure out what they like. But maybe there's a matching service there. And you mentioned consulting and financing, two very different things. So I think really understanding which one of those you're going to focus on is important as well.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm just thinking along the lines of what Mr. Fulton was saying. If you really go with matching, you could expand it beyond just matching with entrepreneurs, but matching with all kinds of resources that a startup would need, with people that have specific skill sets with startups, be it financial, be it human resources, be it kind of have it as a place where startups could go to get connected with people, like almost like a little sub LinkedIn. It's just a thought.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that maybe you do the initial matching and maybe you do a little bit of the searching and pull those together and maybe offer suggestions as kind of the initial value. And then if they do connect and something works out, then that can be, maybe you can kind of go from there. Or maybe be an idea.
All good? All right, good job. Good luck.